Oh, welcome back. This is Patrick Duff from Rabble Rouser Media, serving up news from where the sun don't shine, serving up scoops of delicious corruption. And today, we're going to do another installment on young, handsome, or kind of handsome, Kevin Sabet. Young man who has links to Congressman Patrick Kennedy, has links all over the country to different people. Mary Pat Angelini from New Jersey, we'll be getting into her a little later. But for now, I want to get into somebody that just tickled my toes the other day. A lovely young Tom Vega, which I don't really know much about Tom, and I don't care. You know that, Tom? You're not very important to the story. But you just alerted me to the mapreventionalliance.org. What's that, you might say? That's the Massachusetts Addiction Prevention Alliance. Now, who are they? And what are they doing in Massachusetts? They're trying to stop legalization. They're trying to keep people going to jail and going to court and being forced into rehab programs. So they can tell everybody how bad marijuana is. But that being said, this is the Massachusetts Addiction Prevention Alliance, who, well, let's take a look here. Here they are. Here they are. Now, listen, I'm going to tell the folks out there that are in the, the drug prevention and all these videos I'm going to be making, that I'm making them while I just used very fine cannabis. And this one, actually, I just used some very fine cannabis and I'm drinking beer. So that might make you really upset to know that I'm pulling you apart like an onion, a soft onion, and I'm slightly inebriated, and I like it. It feels good, and it doesn't deserve me to go to jail or me to come see one of you kooks who want to dope me up with pharmaceuticals. So let's get into what you guys do. Who are you? Massachusetts Prevention Alliance. So you filed in 2014. Let's check out what your 990 says, because that says a lot about a corporation. So it was filed in Lincoln, Massachusetts. So at least this filed in Massachusetts and not next to Kevin's house. Who is the trustee? Who's the person that's signing for this joint? Oh, they don't got none of that. Yeah, let's see if we can go to their full form. I'm going to show you how you do this. So you see the full filing is right there underneath. And that'll have a little bit more information, as long as they made a full filing. All right, perfect. All right, so looks like we can get down here. We can at least see the name. So the name on this is Heidi Heilman. That's the president of this corporation. Carol Reed is the treasurer. James Broadhurst, the director. So we'll concentrate on Heidi for a little bit, but we'll also concentrate on the numbers here, because these guys are doing some whopping stuff, man. They're really making a big difference up there. They brought in $23,000 in grant money and donations for the year 2014. Listen, it was their first year, so they got to get it right, So if you look, total revenue, they got $23,552 for the year. Now, they didn't make any grants to anybody. You see that line 10? That would be a grant they made to somebody. Now, professional fees and other payments, they paid out $4,750 to independent contractors of their choice. Occupancy, rent, utilities, and maintenance. Somehow, this organization, who only brought in $23,000 in their very first year, was able to rack up $6,600 in occupancy fees. So I don't know exactly, maybe they rented an office somewhere, but then you have $2,200 in printing, and other expenses listed as $8,500. So for a total of $22,000, and they brought in $23,552. Now, just see if there's anybody listed here getting money from this joint, because that would be crazy, right? Hopefully not. It didn't say anything in the salaries. I don't think there is, but just going to search down here real quick to see if I see anything else I wanted to show you. But really what I'm going to show you next is the most important thing, because Heidi and this company, look, restricted to the contributions. It's really nice. You don't show people who gives you the money. Not there either. So office expense, they $69. Information technology, $22.14. Travel, $4,227. Where are you going? Your state's not that big. Where are you going for this stuff? 501c3 application. They put that in there. So this is an actual nonprofit. So this is nonprofit, which is good, you know. Don't profit. But you know, nonprofits are required to do like any 990. They're required to file the 990s. Dun-dun-dun. So how do we jump from the year 2014 and miss 15, miss 16, miss 17, and then just refile on 18? Like you just reappear? I mean, it doesn't make any sense, right? So let's just take a look here. Let's take a look at the full filing, because it doesn't like they like to put all the information on the first one. Gives them a little bit more time to think. Hey. So, Massachusetts Prevention Alliance, yeah. $25,750 they brought in. You're gonna love this one. I love this one. They're good at this. Salaries, other compensation, employee benefits, $20,000. So they brought in 25 grand to a 501c3 nonprofit, and 80% of that went to the salary. And professional fees and other payments to independent contractors was $1,600. They spent only $60 somehow this year. They spent nothing on occupancy, so they figured that out, right? A couple years later, you didn't file no returns for 3 years. And then other expenses about $4,100, meaning they were in the hole $108 after this. Heidi, yo, you need to talk to Mary Pat Angelini. She knows how to make some ducks. She makes the money. She runs a rehab. What do you do, though? So, Heidi, so we got to figure out, what does Heidi Heilman do, who runs this thing? So, come to find out, let's see, this is the Rotary Club talking about Heidi Heilman's. What? Heidi Heilman is a Rotarian from the Rotary Club of Weston Wayland, head of the Massachusetts Addiction Prevention Alliance, and co-founder of Adventi, which created educational program at the center of this program. So let's see, what's Adventi? Oh, about Adventi. Adventi merges advances in substance abuse prevention science with leading instructional designers. So what do they do? They literally have products. Let's see what the products are. High school prevention curriculum. So they can sell you some fear. Get in there, a little reefer madness. Hey, Governor Phil Murphy telling you reefer madness wasn't real. But check this out, guys. They have their opioid epidemic. This Adventi is all about rehabs, getting people into rehabs, teaching kids how bad these things are so it can be drilled into their brains that they're so bad that if you get caught with it, you have to go to a rehab instead of going on probation, of course. But the government pays for the rehab, so the bills that we get to flip are massive bills of bills that are just going to these rehab associations who just seem to be somehow against marijuana. All right. Okay. So here we have the Massachusetts Prevention Alliance, folks, with good old Tommy Boy, with Heidi, who doesn't put her picture up here, but we can see she's got some articles, prevention and business ethics, and some other things here on LinkedIn. And then what we shall do now is see, oh, go back here. That's their site. Oh, you can donate on their site. So that means, does that mean people might have been donating to Massachusetts? Oh, look. Addiction Prevention Alliance. And they didn't report any of the donations for 2015, 16, and 17. And isn't it true, good old IRS and U.S. attorneys listening to this, that those years, that would equal the 3 years that a nonprofit would lose their status for not filing. So the 2018 filing, even though she's taking 80% of the intake for herself, doesn't really mean much because we can't really see what happened the years prior. And good night.